Hello everyone, welcome back to Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and today we are checking out one of the brand new LOL OMG swim dolls. And as you can see, this was picked up at DD's discounts, but I believe they're hitting Walgreens as well, and people have found them at Ross and things like that. This was $11.99, as you can see right there, and it's a full-sized OMG doll, but there are some caveats to this whole thing, which we'll talk about in a little bit. A huge thanks though to LJ Plays. Tony, you're amazing. He just sent this to me out of the kindness of his heart because he found one in his area, and he said, hey, which one do you like? And I said Paradise VIP all day long. So we have Paradise VIP right here. We're gonna take a look at everything and see what she's all about. So just taking a brief look at the box here real quick, you can see that we do have just a little bit of a write-up here on the back. It is really, really small, so just pause that if you want to read it for yourself. It's tiny though, but as you can see, we have the three swim girls down here at the bottom. We have Coastal Cutie, Paradise VIP, and Coral Waves. I think Coral Waves and Paradise VIP are probably my two favorite out of this line. And you can see here on the side of the box, we have Paradise VIP, and on the other side, you can see the tot that goes along with that. Hey sis! And so basically that's it. I mean, we have a nice like open window packaging, which we don't see a lot from with OMG dolls. Usually that's like a Rainbow High thing. To be able to see the whole doll through the package probably excites a lot of inbox collectors, because you can just keep everything visible. You can display this on a shelf. It will just stand up. You can have all three of them lined up next to each other, and you can see them right through the box. And for some people, that's kind of important with these, and that's because there are two different variations of these swim dolls. There's one variation with articulation and one variation without articulation. And well, we have, I believe, the one without articulation. And so I'm gonna show you what that's all about. I'm gonna open it because I open my dolls. You know, there's no problem with keeping your dolls in the box, but I'm mostly an out-of-box doll person because I just like the experience, you know? So we're gonna open this up because I'm curious to see how difficult this is even to get into. Everything looks pretty straightforward though. So we just have some tape to cut at the top, and I'm assuming that this will just slide right out. Yep, it does. It just slides right out of the box there. And it's cool because, I mean, you technically can put it back in the box if you want to, but that being said, here is our little display. We have a cute little background here, which we'll take a look at more closely in a second. And then all of these ties on the back. Holy moly. I need to find something to cut all this with. You'd think at the price point these were at, maybe they'd save themselves a little money and make it easier to get out of the box. Nope. All right, so here we are with Paradise VIP, and right off the bat, you can tell slightly that this was made at a different price point. I mean, the hair up here it feels cheaper. Like I can just feel it. All the hair kind of feels a little bit cheaper in my opinion, but that's not that big of a deal in my opinion at all. You don't get a stand, so keep that in mind. You don't get a brush, so make sure that you probably already have like a million OMG brushes laying around. Her hair is a little bit out of control, as you can see, but it was just kind of all up in the box. Her rooting is like, I don't know if y'all can see that. It is not great at all, but just a little bit of brushing and mixing it up will definitely get you past those visible problems in the back. I mean, if you just bunch it up together, totally looks fine. Anyway, the rooting up front is fine, so let's go ahead and take a look at her face first. You can see that the face and everything is very similar to any other OMG doll that we've seen. She's got cute makeup. The front rooting right here on her hair is very nice, and I mean, I have really no complaints about the front of her head. Now, one thing I just am noticing though is her head seems to be like leaning a little back. I don't know if you can really tell that from here. It seems to be leaning a little bit back. She still does have a ball joint in her neck, which is nice to see. So you still have the full range of motion with her head. But we don't have articulation on this doll. Now, the weird thing is, they have versions of these swim dolls with articulation. and I don't know why they made 2 of them. I'm not sure of the price point difference between them. I think it's gonna vary per store. Like I said, this was $11.99 at DD's discount. But you can see here that we have no articulation in the elbow or the wrist. And these arms are just kind of like loosey-goosey, like plasticky, like flimsy kind of material. It's very different from your traditional OMG doll. And the legs here, we do not have the snapping bends in the knees. The knees don't articulate at all. There's no articulation whatsoever other than, you know, the basic like doll movement. So it's a very, very basic doll, but also a very nice entry into OMG dolls. That being said, let's talk about the price point here, right? This was $11.99. I mean, I see OMG dolls go on clearance for between $10 and $12 all the time. And that's full featured OMG dolls. Once they've been sitting on the shelf for a while, you know you're gonna catch them on a discount because that's just what happens with these things. And so, I mean, is this a good find randomly, and are they doing totally different dolls so you have to get them because they're part of a series? Yes, congratulations MGA. You're winning because we're gonna buy these anyway. But if you're getting into OMG dolls, I would say that this is not a good way to get into OMG dolls because you're not getting the full experience, especially if you get one of these that doesn't have articulation. And why they made 2 different sets, with one with articulation and these ones without, I don't know. That really baffles me, but that's not that big of a deal. Again, I'm willing to look past that at the entry price point. Maybe these will be on clearance for $5 one day, and that's an even better deal in my opinion. So her clothing though looks pretty nice, and I do like the swimsuit top here. The fabric seems like it's mostly on point with, you know, other light like under fabric that we've seen from these kind of dolls. There is a Velcro on the back, a little Velcro strip that will keep the top on, and we do have a cute little belt here as well. So I mean, the clothing's all right, and the hair isn't the greatest feeling. It just kind of feels cheap in my opinion, especially this black hair right here. Like, they didn't spend no time with this girl getting everything together. They were just like, oop, throw her in the box. She's good to go. There she is. That's kind of the impression I got when I was going through this and opening it. But that being said, I mean, she is a very pretty doll, and I love her skin tone, and I do love the pink hair with the black streaks in it. And articulated or not, I think she's cute. She's cute, yo. I think she's a cute doll, and she definitely needs like a ponytail or something because this is just kind of out of control for me. But there's a lot of hair. So again, maybe this is for a kid. Maybe it's for somebody that's like 6 years old, 7 years old. That's cool. But as an adult collector, I mean, you know we're gonna buy these anyways, but you should look for the articulated version and definitely pay attention to the price point because, I don't know, it just seems like I'm torn on it. I don't really know what else to say about it other than it's a cute doll, the price is all right, but I don't know why there are 2 different versions of it. Like, there's literally another version of Paradise VIP that is articulated, and then there's this one which has 0 articulation whatsoever. She didn't even come with shoes. They expect this girl to walk around barefoot. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm just ranting a little bit and having fun with this, but I do think that it's a cute doll, and overall, I mean, there's really not much else to say here. It doesn't come with any other accessories. There's no stand, there's no brush. She was just like, they just took her and they were like, at the factory, box, doll, shelf. And this is what happened to this poor girl. So, I wanna know, what do you think about these OMG swim dolls? I mean, I like the designs of them and I think they're cute. And it would be have been nice to see like an expanded line from these, like with like all the regular OMG accessories. But I wanna know your thoughts on this one and any of the other ones maybe that you've picked up or you found around town. Let me know where you're finding them at because I have not seen them in my state yet. I don't know where they are, but huge shout out to Tony from LJ Plays for getting me this lovely girl right here. I really do appreciate it, dude. It means the world to me, and all of you out there mean the world to me as well. I hope you enjoy these reviews, and if you do, subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I put up more reviews on cool toys that are hitting the shelves somewhere in the United States that might have articulation and might not, but I appreciate everybody out there in YouTube land. All of you are so amazing, and thank you for spending just a tiny little nugget of time with me today while I share my love for toys and dolls with all of you great people out there. So thank you again so much for all of the support. Once again, this has been Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and I'll see you later. Bye.